Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Stardeus. This is going to be episode 22. So with this episode, without further ado, for once that rhymes again, we are blanking on what I was planning on doing. Okay, no, we were going to work on finally getting the terraforming going because we have a functional warp drive. Oh, no, we wanted Ephasium, didn't we? Right, yeah, I need a... Is there more artillery fungus? Oh god. Oh, it's still the same ones, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I think they're still all ordered to be disposed of, so that should hopefully get cleaned up in a reasonable time. I'm guessing it won't be. So, I wonder if this is like... I'm not sure how I caught artillery fungus, for one thing. I assume it's just like a random thing, and it doesn't really seem to have any strong negatives, I guess? Like, it doesn't seem to cause any issues. Why is processor Q nutrient extractor? Oh, we need to use this guy to process artillery fungus? Oh no. And wait, does it create something? Creates plant fiber. Oh boy. Okay, so is this just gonna be like... I wonder if artillery fungus is just like a hard check on whether you can dispose bodies fast enough. This is... I don't know, I guess like some aspects of this game are a little bit strange, and again, I think this is a balancing question which could easily... Hey! Finally we got rid of the artillery fungus, I think. I hope. Yeah, I don't see any more yet. Anyway, I don't know, I think that might be a balancing question, because if artillery fungus just pops up and becomes impossible to stop, then that's a little bit obnoxious. But in this case, I think we did stop it. I'm just wondering, because did we have two separate infestations of artillery fungus last episode, or was it just the one that kind of grew a little out of hand? And I'm not sure what the answer to that question is. I think it's entirely possible that it was just the one that grew a bit out of hand. Alright, speaking of things going a little bit out of hand, let's go... Did we go through the black hole already? Is that what we did? I think we did go through the black hole, or maybe we didn't. I do not remember. There was a... Let's see, hang on. Yeah, there was a black hole here that we went through, and I think we ended up, like, here, or something like that. Which, yeah. And then we ended up having to go... Oh, yeah, there was a black hole there, but we didn't go to the black hole. We started jumping around, because Horizon Warp Drive lets us jump anywhere. Speaking of... Let's use that Horizon Warp Drive and check out our new... planet. I just realized I'm not, like, missing, okay, yeah, I don't think I'm missing any beacons. Because we got one with aerolith, we got one for hydronium, we got one for adenium, and we need... Oh, interesting. So alien bacteria are a sector-based thing, huh? So I assume that means that... Oh, wait, I just realized. This Terranite is available in a place that has no valid hyperjump linkage. So that basically hard requires the Horizon Warp Drive, which I thankfully have. Or maybe there's a black hole to that. I don't know. We'll have to look it up. In the meantime, though, let's go see what we can find in terms of planet. I believe it was it Ronhalin? Yes, it was. Can we? I don't think we can jump directly there. Okay, we can check the signal. Point of interest, star. Do we want to... I think we should just jump far to the planet pretty much directly. Oh, hey, we got 3 jumps. I forgot about that. Alright, let's go check out our points of interest here. And we'll see what's... let's get rid of Clankers, because Clankers is terrible at Expedition. Add Kara, because Kara's pretty great at Expedition. I'm actually going to pull Sardot as well, and add, let's say, Boris. Boris even come from? Is that a... That is an interesting, face portrait. Is he wearing, like, a partial spacesuit or something? No, got, like, a hat and everything. Yes, it was a he. Yeah, I don't know, man. Monk. Boy Scout monk. Alright. Fine by me. Go do an expedition. Hey, we found some coal. That's good to know. If we're gonna be spending some time here, I think coal and ice are the two resources we burn through fastest, so that's gonna be very helpful. Speaking of resources and other similar things that consume resources, let's get some research done. Let's see, this requires adenium. Okay. Yeah, I think let's just get this guy for, yeah, we still need terraform controls. That's an important thing what we need. 20 nuclear, eh? 26... Are we, like... No, we're not missing out on disk space. Why are we struggling so much with, research? Oh, dude, we found ice and coal? This is gonna be a perfect place for, whatchamacallit. Hey, what happened to that expedition, by the way? Are we not doing that? Okay, let's remove you, add Kara and Boris, and launch. I feel like I keep forgetting to hit the launch button. I think that's probably the issue, which is slowing down all my expeditions. But you know what? It's fine. Whatever. We'll be fine. Ooh, what do we got? Unknown. Recover it. 5%. That's probably uranium. I think 14% is oh, C40. Okay. No. Explosive unarmed. Okay. Okay, that's good, that's good. For a second there I thought they just brought back like a freaking loaded bomb. Armed weapon. For some reason, it reminds me of, there's that one Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movie. This is like back when I still watched them, because I know like the last one. Oh, hey, let's do some trading. I know I didn't watch the last Mission Impossible. I'm pretty sure I didn't watch the one before that, because, but, there's definitely a Mission Impossible with, like, people that got, like, bombs implanted into their heads or something. And there was, like, this, this one scene where it's like, oh, why'd you bring back this agent on a helicopter? She might have had a bomb in her, and she did. Or what, I don't know, it was, like, the intro to one of the Mission Impossible movies. Doesn't matter. This dude's fairly rich for a what appears to be a stranded trader. Anyway, let's just shuttle one. Action required. Oh, I guess I need to cancel trade. Yeah. Okay, so shuttle's heading back, and I guess I can't really do anything with when it comes to terraforming until I unlock the full terraforming suite. Or I guess the terraforming control suite. I just realized if I do terraforming controls, terraforming, then I can put up wall there, and then I'll have some space there. And I don't think I'll have access to the terraforming controls, because I'm pretty sure when it says 3x4, I think it was 3x4, was it 2x3? I'm pretty certain it said 3x4, and I'm guessing that you need to be facing the broadside. 3x2. Okay. Probably need to be facing the broadside still, but that's small enough to fit. That's what she said. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, like a lot of this stuff here, I feel like we didn't even need. I mean, like stock trading, stock market, black market. Like if you want to watch number go up, then like I think StarCred's mining and all that makes sense, because then you just watch your cash number go up, and you could theoretically mine credits fast enough that you're buying stuff instead of mining things, or mining resources, right? But the thing is, like, it's not that hard to come across resources. This game isn't super hard, so like, yeah, sure, sometimes it's a little bit obnoxious to I don't know, wait for certain stuff, but I mean, like, I don't think I've found a single place where I can just buy a bunch of phosphorescent goo or whatever. Pretty sure that's what we're currently primarily missing out on when it comes to alien data. Right. Oh, I guess we're making phytos right now. Probably need to make more anyway. Okay, well, whatever. Why can't we, can we not, like, So I was definitely thinking that there was, like, a, okay, planet. Is there, like, a, Can we, what does this telescope say as far as planets? Oh, 24%, so we're nowhere near finding another planet, looks like. And it kind of looks like we're just, we need more optical fiber as always. Okay, I think we need to work on our production. We're gonna need to work on our production a lot, so I'm gonna start expanding this area, I think. Just start putting in more rows of productivity. And I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I haven't decided yet. Matter of fact, hang on. I think I do want to expand this. So, well, no, because if I put a thing here, a wall here, I can at the very least... Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that, actually. Build copy, and wall off right there. Perfect. So the idea being, is this... Does this have to be outside? Produces heat. Doesn't say it has to be outside. Well, we'll find out. If it gets angry at us once we block it off, then I guess we will... Clankers has started a fight with Boris. Clankers, you need to stop starting fights with everybody, man. Like, Boris took your spot on the expedition because, well, I guess Clankers is more of a fighter than an expediter. So, that actually tracks. But it's still kind of a little bit obnoxious that Clankers keeps starting fights with everybody. Like, we're not like WWE here, you know. Although I guess WWE isn't real fights anyway, so gotta love that kayfabe. Why is this in an unsafe area? Too cold. Okay, that's fine. It'll heat up reasonably quick, I assume. There's no way that this place is gonna have heat issues. This place is, or like cold issues. This place is constantly having issues with heat. I have 3 separate cooling areas in here because of the amount of, wow. Okay. What are we missing for optical fiber? Oh, just time, I guess. Time and plastic. Okay. Always need plastic, always need microchips, transistors, protein. Yeah, got a lot of that stuff. One thing I'm a little bit confused by, so I haven't really paid much attention to this, but why are our stasis arrays at such a low temperature? Like, I'm pretty sure this absolutely used to be true. I don't think it's, well, I guess it's sort of true, right? Because there is oxygen here. It says it's adequate oxygen. And at the beginning of the game, I don't quite remember what was going on with the stasis arrays. I think they were livable. But it used to be that they were, like, the stasis array would be your entire, like, whatchamacallit? Your entire life support system could function off the stasis array at first. Yeah, for a little while till you needed food at least. All right, this is getting kind of ridiculous. Why is this still so cold? Oh no! Oh no! 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 Nope! Nope! Don't do that! Don't do that! Cancel! 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 There we go. Build copy. Oh, that actually fits pretty well. That fits remarkably well. I'm quite happy with this placement. Maybe we can get rid of this guy. And then I don't actually know if I'm gonna make use of these assemblers. I might just like leave them there to produce heat or something. I don't know. Let's see. That's an oxygen. Okay. We can connect all these guys to this guy, except this guy's already connecting half the freaking everything. So let's make a copy of you and hook you up right there. That way, we can connect these as well as some of the terraforming stuff, which is probably going to end up using a crazy amount of electricity as well, which is going to be awesome. Also, where is this optical fiber being consumed so quickly that I am not able to maintain it? Required for crafting, high-tech datoids. Yeah, okay, I need a lot of this stuff. Compression, so I'm making... what? Really advanced microchips and high-tech datoids is all we use it for. I guess I do nanobots as well. Okay, it might be worth getting some more optical fiber production. So let's do that. Let's hook you up and hook you up and hook you up and hook you up, and let's start by making an optical fiber production over here. Cause why not? Optical fiber assemble. Yeah, maintain 10. Yeah, go with a batch size of 1. Actually, no, go with a batch size of 10. Just make slow but steady. Well, I guess, is that slow and steady? I guess it is more slow and steady, right? Oh, respond to the hit. Captain is asking you to share some fuel. Alright, here you go. Mostly because we want people to stay happy next to our future planet. We need a... I assume that if they want to, you know, build a colony and have a successful future, then we would like to make friends with the surrounding areas. Right? So it's like a Foundation. Reminds me of that a little bit. Although I guess Foundation was less about successful. Well, I guess it's sort of about like peace through psychohistory. That's a weird way to phrase it. I don't know though. Like that's kind of what it is. Where's lights? Lights. There we go. Floor lit. I want some lit floors here. I don't know. You know what? I haven't actually seen the new Foundation series at all on whatever it was, Apple or TV or whatever. Partly because I don't have Apple TV. I don't really do any of those streaming networks. I mostly just watch YouTube in my free time. And although, to be honest, with some of the stuff that YouTube's been doing lately, I've been thinking about maybe alternating my source of entertainment a little bit more. Okay, it's the converter roof that's messing with the image of this thing. Anyway, but what was I talking about? Completely just blanked what I was talking about. Wow. Foundation, right. So I think one of the issues with turning Foundation into a TV series, and again, I haven't seen the series, so I'm not sure if this is the case, is that the main character of Foundation is not like a character, it is psychohistory as a concept. And I don't think TV allows that, right? At least like the modern format of TV. Which... there's a rant on that as well. But anyway, I guess the way that TV works in the, in the modern TV watcher's perspective is that it has to, it's all about a certain character, and you kind of like watch that character change and grow, and maybe not grow, maybe not change, depending on if you're watching a serial, then maybe the whole point is that nothing changes, right? It's like it's like that one Futurama episode about when that one spoilers TV show goes off the air. That's zero spoilers, but well, I guess there's technically a spoiler, but it's not so much a spoiler, it's more like just the punchline about modern TV being kind of vapid and senseless. Which, interestingly, I think Futurama is one of the few shows that doesn't really fit into that category. Even though, alright, I will admit that a lot of the topical jokes that Futurama makes are quite dated. but they also have a number of just outright cool stuff, right? Like the Futurama theorem. How many TV shows do you know that have developed and proven an actual mathematical theorem? That's right, one. That's why there's a Futurama theorem. I don't think there's a single other mathematical theorem based on a TV show that I am aware of, that anybody's really aware of, most likely. It's actually, we can hook these guys up directly, can't we? Okay. Let's get some more research. Still not enough. What do we need? We need more alien datoids. We need a bunch of synthetics, bunch of biotics, a couple of phytos, couple of high-techs. What do we need for synthetics? Synthetics, just plastic and carbon fiber. I think we really just need to wait. Or actually, we should probably just start upping our data harvesting, if I'm being completely honest. How do we want to do that? What if I was to just, like, put... Man, things are getting a little bit crowded in here. I am thinking about the possibility of... I could just, like... The thing is, so we have two options here, right? We can just kind of continue as we are right now and not expand anything at all. Or we could expand stuff, and expanding stuff means moving stuff around, most certainly. So, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? If I'm leaving power here, I don't want to really mess with it. Just realized this guy isn't overheating, even though he doesn't seem to. I don't think he's got a cold thing, whatchamacallit. Words. Yeah, cold pad, coolmatic floor. That's the thing that that's the cold thing I'm referring to. Another thing I am a little confused by is where... Aha! You are making heavy... Oh, okay, so the issue isn't with you, the issue is with, I guess, logistics that haven't brought another heavy fusion cell out there yet. Sigh. Maybe we should see if we can fix up some more of these robots. Do we have... Actually, you know what? Yeah, so if we can put in a hand immobilizer, a hand, an eye, and a battery. And how do we make all those things? Let's stop producing that. New order. Mini cell. We just need the one. Produce one. Close. New order. We just need tracks. No. We need do we need mini optics? I think we do need mini optics. Let's see. If we've got... Oh! That guy's dead. If we've got double and giant here already. What happened to Wallybite? Why are you damaged? Servo arm L. Okay, let's make a servo arm L as well for Wallybite while we're at it. Which I think we can make at this crafting station. Grappler. New order. Servo arm. And make one. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna have another... No, not a core, a cell. Servo arm. What else did you need? We have... Oh, okay, so we need... Is that hands? Grappler. Mini optics. And mini jets, I guess? Oh. Mini optics. Yeah, it looks like mini jets is what we're gonna need next, and we're gonna need... Oh, multi-tool, grappler, mini optic, mini jet. Okay. Let's get, assemble, new order. Oh, we already have a grappler. Do we have a grappler here? Yes, we do. We need a, mini optics, which is over here. New order. Oh, and we need that multi-tool. Target, produce one. And mini optics, produce one. Nice. And that's all we needed, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all we needed. Alright, let's wait a little bit. We can revive another robot. Take some more work off for colonists. You know, I think I might try playing one of those all colonist games. I don't know if I'm going to record it, but I might give it a shot just to see what it's like. And I could play a more colonist heavy game, and I feel like that would be a lot, possibly more interesting, because they just, you know, you need to take care of their needs more than robots. Robots do everything without having any needs. The only problem with that being, I don't want to drain all my stasis arrays, right? These guys have like 70 people apiece, and 78, what was it, 75 and 70? Is what we got to, 75 and 70. So, I wonder if we can actually, oh, hang on. If we turn on prevent malfunctions for all of these, then can we completely turn off wake-ups? Oh, dude, I think we can. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, okay. Yeah. So now we're in a much better place to, well, not do that. Alien datoids we are producing. Where? Here. Alien datoids, alien eggshell, crawler goo. Yeah, that's what we need. We need more of those. And that's gonna take a long while, isn't it? Yeah, just because... Wow, that's a crazy amount of crawler goo that I don't think we ever expected to need in such massive amounts. Let's just delete that order because, Jesus. Lacking materials, protein. Okay. Yeah, let's, I'm not sure how to effectively... Well, I mean, the only real way to speed that up is to make more cloning pods, I think. Which I don't really necessarily want to do, because that just feels like excessive expansion for not much reason. But you know what? I guess there is a bit of a reason, right? And that reason is, how long do we want to wait for all this research? So let us do some expanded cloning pod stuff. How are we gonna do expanded cloning pod stuff? We're just gonna do it the quick and easy way, quick and dirty way of manually placing a bunch of this. Then once these robots wall themselves in, which they will do, maybe, maybe not. With any luck, well, I guess they won't. That's actually pretty good that they're smart enough to not wall themselves in. One thing that I always was greatly annoyed by was, like in Dwarf Fortress and RimWorld, where you'd build stuff and then, like, usually they're pretty good at avoiding walling themselves in. Because I think, what was it, Dwarf Fortress, the rules are that dwarves always try to build from the east, I think. And then there's like a, I think it's east, north, west, south, and then diagonals are preferred, so you always want to make sure that your dwarf ends up on the right side of the wall. Or you just use multiple walls. And, like, because they won't stand on an ordered construction while building something else. We always seem to be lacking everything. Oh! Oh! Oh, we're out of quartz. That's a potential issue. Fun. Where can we get quartz nearby? Can we get quartz here? Rock. 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 Point of interest. I'm just gonna jump to this nearby rock. At the very least, we can always just mine a ton of rock and launch expedition. Mining, remove, add Sardot and clankers. Go. Or should... Oh yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Ooh, I love having a dust storm in a perfect location, even though it screws our ability to do stuff. Like, oh wow, look at our grid. Our grid is, yeah, massively boned. But on the other hand, yeah, I mean, we are collecting quartz reasonably quickly. I wonder if I can just build a copy here real quick. I don't know if we need another matter reactor. Like, we're not exactly doing great when it comes to power, but we have some. Yeah, and we're not even, like, deficiting that much. Oh, phasium. Nice. How long until... Oh, we're almost... You know what? I think once this guy fills up on rock, which should take, like, another day. Wow, we're approaching 2 years. We can probably just switch to using rock-based... rock-based quartz. There we go. Produce until we have, say, 20. Go. Alright, cool. So, I guess now we need flour. We always need to make a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so I think there's definitely something to be said about possibly calculating the ratios and making sure that you've got proper amounts of production for everything, which I clearly do not. By the way, this skull definitely looks different than it used to. I recall this Memento Mori being a lot less obviously a skull. Or maybe I just never zoomed in on it, but I feel like that might have changed a little bit. Anyway, there's our shuttle coming back with the rocks. Nice. Implying that... Let's see... Processing quartz. Nice. How are we doing on quartz? Not great. Alright. Plant fiber, phasium, soil, and rock. Yeah, we don't need anything here. Let's go here. There's copper. Alright, well, let's jump there. We are waiting on a bunch of stuff anyway, so... Enter sector. Galafarar. Interesting. I was thinking about, like, for some reason that brings up the name Gale, and then for some reason I was thinking of Bob's Burgers. I guess that's a reasonable series of... Where does this connect to? Oh, interesting. I guess that's a sort of reasonable series of, not a... coincidences isn't the right word. What's the word that I'm looking for? Oh, I don't want to do, interior walls there. Let's do... Yeah, something like that. Cool. God, what's that word? Not coincidence. Reference? There we go. Reference, I think, is the word that I was looking for. Anyway. You know, completely unrelated to everything that's happened so far, and in general... Oh, iron, coal, soil, copper. Yeah, I got nothing useful here. Okay. Completely unrelated thought was, I wonder if, like, the 1 or 2 views I'm getting on these videos is just the YouTube AI scraping, for, you know, whatever they can get. Nah, I mean, I trust that I have actual viewers-ish. I'm fairly certain there's parts of my videos that nobody has ever seen. I'm sure there's parts that have been seen by people, and there's parts that haven't, and that's fine. I don't mind if you don't much want to watch my videos. That's, I mean, like I've said many times before, this is not my day job. I have an actual day job. This is something I do in my free time. Mostly because I find it's interesting. It's an interesting method with which I am able to... Yes, unidentified objects, that's what we want. Okay, yeah, well, it's fine. Let's keep that crawler combat alert on, just in case. I mostly just put up videos. It's a way to make me play more obscure games, I think. And then by forcing myself to create content about it, not exactly forcing, but like by trying to find stuff about the games that I don't normally know too much about, like I end up enjoying games that I would otherwise not expect to enjoy, I guess. It's like, I Not saying that I don't enjoy this game normally. Like it's just, you know, I played through this game once, and I'll be honest. Like, yeah, back in the day, 15% chance of failure. That sounds like an egg. No, eggs are 14%. Storage capsule. Interesting. Let's open the storage capsule, I guess. See what's in it. Space helmet, spacesuit, uniform. Cool. Relocate those indoors. Maybe. Disassemble. Maybe not. Uniform. Relocate that indoors. C42. Let's relocate that to, like, over here somewhere. And let's relocate you over here. Actually, you know what? The C42 can be relocated, like, somewhere it's... Clankers. Chill, bro. Chill. Like, what the hell? And, of course, we got a battery malfunction as well. No, alright, Singleton, that's fine. Hey, can we, like, put Clankers back to bed? I'll be honest, yo, like, I get that you are largely insane because of a lack of coffee and darkness. And because you got into a fight. Why? Like, what? I don't know. I am not sure if there's an easy way to fix that. But, alright, okay, I will admit that you are good at mining, and that's an important thing. Important skill, which I have used quite extensively. And it's probably one of the reasons that you are so unhappy. Oh, bro, you attacked Kara as well? You know Kara's, like, missing a lung and a hand, right? Bro, don't start fights against... well, disabled folk? I mean, I don't know. Kara, I guess Kara's technically disabled. She does walk a bit slower. I don't know, it's kind of weird to talk about, like, disability in a game where you can just grow new hands and attach them. Although I guess it's not that hard because I am install missing. Yeah, let's try installing those 4. Considering I am talking about a game that, or not taking the time to... Oh look, another cat. Missy, nice. What was I about to say? Why did you soil yourself? There's a perfectly useful toilet over here. Someone using it? I don't know. Alright, anyway. Blanking on what I was gonna... Oh. Okay, you know what? This is gonna be one of those episodes where I'm just kinda not really accomplishing anything. Did we ever find that quartz, by the way? I don't think we did. Okay. So we're just running off baby quartz, eh? Oh, we're also running off baby ice. Okay, let's, Coal, ice, iron. Let's, yeah, I guess let's jump over here, see what happens in this area. And I think, I'm gonna hopefully find some more, quartz on the off chance. Whoa. Did that just take out my flux capacitor? Bro, what the hell? That was insane, first off, just like timing. That just immediately crashed in. Oh, hey, we found some quartz. And... dead? Oh, boy. Reginald has alien parasites. Oh, God. Okay, he needs to be disposed of right now. And Reginald also has alien parasites. Okay. Okay, yeah. So now we got energy rifles. Nice. Couple of jet suits, some uniforms. Let's just relocate all this stuff indoors. And somebody will pick up the energy rifle at the very least, presumably. Let's also get rid of the stasis pod so we can put our flux capacitor back. Where's that flux? Flux capacitor. Yeah. Man, flux. D-O double G. It doesn't really work. Okay, let's launch that expedition though. Get that Thai mining crew going. Get out of here, clankers. You don't start fights when you're mining. So we're gonna send you to mine. We're also very low on ice, so hopefully that quartz comes back reasonably fast, and then we can focus on ice. I think that's probably how we're gonna end this episode, is just quartz and ice. Did we? That's more research. Yes, we can get one more. Oh wow, we can. Those alien datoids are really slowing things down a lot. I'm like, we really only need them for the terraforming controls at this point. I guess we needed to burn them for the biosphere as well, which is unfortunate, and it's the reason that we can't really seem to do anything else. Why are we so low on synthetics? I don't think I'm making enough synthetics. That's probably the problem. In the meantime, though, let's get some terrain generation, which will require that terranite. Unfortunate, but it is the reality of the situation. Synthetic, yes. Target, wanted amount, enter amount, 75. Okay, there we go. Let's also turn that batch down to like 5 at a time, just to make things a little bit less likely to go overboard. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to do that because this is a game where pausing time really slows you down quite quickly. And honestly, like, things don't happen so fast that I necessarily always need to pause time. Okay, that's not always true, right? There are the occasional times when things happen fairly quickly, but most of the time it's not really that big of a problem. Mostly just gotta be willing to wait. I wonder if I can... Yeah, maybe I should just, like, stop making eggs on this guy, make protein, make eggs with the other two. Wonder if that's viable. But I guess they're gonna keep making protein primarily, right? They're stem cells, then protein, then finally eggs. So if we have all three running to make eggs, cool. But, like, chances are that's not gonna be the case. Chances are we're gonna only have 2 running to make eggs, which will hopefully speed up our... Alien science. Alien science. Where is our alien science anyway? Tech. Energy. Is it here? Is it the advanced data harvester? It is the advanced data harvester. Interesting. Okay, okay. So we got tons of crawler goo. It really is just eggshells that we need. I wish there was a faster way to generate eggshells. Oh, look. Egg has hatched something. Does that mean I get an eggshell? I think it does mean I get an eggshell. Yay! I have an eggshell that I can throw in the... data miner to make alien datoids. You use microchips and optical fibers, lead plate and enriched uranium. Yeah, so life is good. I guess the biggest issue is that the high tech is ahead of the alien datoid. Hang on. I got a fire notification. It didn't last for very long. It went out almost immediately, but I am concerned by the presence of a fire notification. Alright, mobilizer. Still no... Didn't we make a mobilizer? Servo. Reactor efficiency. Mini cell, mini core. Oh, I guess not. What kind of mobilizer do you need? You need something fancy. Yeah, you need the mini jet. Can we make a mini jet? I don't actually know if we can. New order. Mini jet. I think we might need to do some research to get that mini jet going. Mini jet. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we're not gonna get you going. What else do we have in storage? We have a number of big boy construction robots. We got Nameless. Let's toss out Nameless. See what you got. What are you missing? Mobilizer, implant, core. Okay. What kind of you got? You also need midjets. Ugh. That's no fun. Alright, store being. I think, because the other big problem, what I consider to be a problem, is that the mini jets are consuming, consume the same research that I need for my, everything else. 3. Yeah. Alright, so, by that I mean they're gonna take up the alien datoids that I need for terraforming research. And I am much more interested in completing terraforming research than making sure that I've got all those functional robots. Because, well, I mean, it's not that not having functional robots is, well, yeah, having functional robots is a good thing, but also, like, it's not that big of a problem. Like, I'm sure there, okay, yeah, there is a lot of lacking materials going on, but that's mostly just, yeah, at this point, wait, really? I'm out of pumpkins? Huh. I did not think I was gonna get even close to running out of plants. Got plenty of flour, got some poppy heads, tons of grain. Did we not have anything else? Oh, look at that. Tons of pumpkin soup and such. Got some coffee even. Jukebox. Hey, I can change the music. That's actually kind of cool. Even though I'm pretty sure those people might want different music, hence somebody just played it, so I might have just screwed their little jukebox play, but oh well. Let's send you guys out for an ice mining expedition since we're down to no ice. And oh wow. Running low on coal too. Well, at least we got a decent amount of quartz. Yeah. I was thinking if I could put the control room like here, I could put a door here to allow access to my production room. That would be really cool. Did we... You know what? I am just going to keep the, yep, just gonna do that. And if that doesn't work, then I can always put the terraforming controls there, which is gonna be a terrible place to put them from like a safety perspective. But, meh, not the biggest problem. Biggest problem right now appears to be my lack of ice, which will soon be resolved in, probably a bit less than a day. But hey, another broken egg. Which means we are close to getting the last 2 researches. Closer to getting the last 2 researches. I don't think we're going to get these last 2 researches. Even one of these I don't think we're going to get today. Because I'm thinking, like, right after this ice comes back, I'm probably just going to kill the episode there for, well, for now. I'm sure you guys will return for the next one. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. Or maybe, at the very least, you know, the Google AI is going to come through and scrape all of everything that I put on YouTube, and then that way Google can have their AI make episodes that are just like this, but not quite, you know. Once you get a feel for my mannerisms, and then you'll be able to make that Kryptos 6606 vibe from 2025, because I'm unlike, you know, me. I'm guessing the mannerisms the AI mannerisms isn't gonna change at all. My mannerisms almost certainly will develop given time and age, because, you know, they have so far. Like, I don't expect that to change too sharply. I mean, maybe I'm wrong though. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna jump here, and I'm gonna at least start going for coal. Launch expedition. Yeah, because we're gonna need that coal almost immediately. Oh, We're missing soil. Interesting. I don't remember the last time we've been missing soil. How much soil do we need? We probably need a fair amount of it. And in all honesty, like, with the lack of research, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, and we're gonna need a bunch of alien datoids if we want to clone humans too, so... Which unfortunately means I don't think we're gonna have any robot or human clones until after we finish terraforming. Once we do finish terraforming, though, that might change, because I am guessing, that we're gonna end up in a situation where all of these stasis pads leave, and then I'm just stuck with my 6 colonists and 13 robots. And then we're gonna focus more on making sure that we've got adequate cloning facilities to maintain our population. Then we might even figure out a way to get rid of our robots and go all human, just like the future of AI. Wonder when we're gonna do our own Butlerian jihad. That'll probably happen at some point. I mean, I'm not like I don't care like a huge amount. I just think it's a little bit of yeah. I feel like AI is one of those situations where ooh. Token of gratitude, nice. What do we get? Human. Someone like you used to be. Yeah, technically I guess I used to be a human. Alright, you are offering me some soil. Kinda tempted to grab some of this, but also a human. Let's take the human. I'm gonna find out what this human does. Chloe. Chloe Choi. Technophobe, pacifist. Okay. So, sandwich artist, test subject. Likes green, 21, insomniac, technophobe. Alright. Well, that's fine. You have any, like, decent skills? Can I check your... Oh, okay. 2 cooking, 2 crafting, 2 firefighting, 6 plants, 6 medical. Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, otherwise though, like, mining and expedition are really the 2 skills that I pay the closest attention to. I don't think we've ever really used the medical skill, except to remove, Emilio's brain, which didn't give us the outcome we wanted, unfortunately. But, next time. Alright, well, anyway, we are at the point where, I did say I was going to end the episode a little bit ago, so, you know, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all those fun things, all those YouTube things, and, yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. You know, we're a step closer to terraforming, several researchers closer to terraforming as well, and once we get these last 2, we'll have basically everything. I don't think we have enough disk space. We're going to have to increase our disk space a little bit. But then after that, we just go straight for the hydronium and the terranite, and then we come back here and start working on Ron Helen and the possibility of terraforming it. I assume we're going to be terraforming Ron Helen and not one of the moons. I also assume that these 2 are moons. Yep, it says it's a moon. Also moon. Yeah. I mean, they got orbits, right? Any kind of orbital asteroid type thing is a moon for a planetary body. Yeah, I don't actually know if that's the case. I don't know what the technical definition of a moon is, but I'm gonna assume that that's what it is. It's probably wrong. Go look it up. Don't trust anything that I say. Just outright, never trust anything that someone on the internet says. You don't know. I might be AI generated. I'm not, but, you know, it might be that I am down the line. As of this moment, I'm not. Anyway, that's a rant for another day. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye!